We're at Philly at the movies and we are watching my childhood favorite movie and favorite movie to this day.
You'd be interested in fighting Apollo Creed for the World Heavyweight Championship?
He literally walked up and down those steps, sat on those steps. This is Mickey's freaking gym. This place makes me want to do one-arm push-ups.
This is my happy dance for Nate.
We are on our way to somewhere I have wanted to go since I was a kid. I'm surprised I didn't go sooner, but good things come to those who wait. We're at Philly at the movies and we are watching my childhood favorite movie and favorite movie to this day, Rocky. And we're watching it on the steps that he ran up in one of the most iconic moments in the film, the training montage. It's a little loud over there right now. The death of vlogging. So we actually came just across the street to have our Philly cheesesteak dinner. And then we're gonna go over there and reserve our seat. It's so much harder than it looks.
You'd be interested in fighting Apollo Creed for the World Heavyweight Championship?
No.
Listen.
It's over. Thank you, beautiful.
Yeah, this was such a lucky find for us.
This is awesome. I cannot believe that I saw Rocky on the Rocky Steps. I just never thought that was even an option.
I know, that's the thing. I never thought it was an option either, but it was so epic.
We're heading home now. We're just waiting for our Uber ride. Tomorrow, we are actually going to retrace some of the steps here in Philadelphia from the Rocky movie, and I'm looking forward to it. Good morning, you guys. It is our last morning in Philly and we are cramming all that we can in. We are actually touring some of the movie sites from the original Rocky movie. We started out with one of the most iconic spots, Rocky's apartment. He literally walked up and down those steps, sat on those steps. One of the things Sylvester Stallone actually pointed out when he came back here 2 years ago was that you can see the original address 1818 on there. There's 3 major scenes that were played out here. Rocky's first date with Adrian, when Mickey came to ask Rocky to be his manager, and my favorite, but I think probably underwhelming to most, is when Rocky gets up at like 4 in the morning, chugs like 8 raw eggs. And just comes out here, does some ridiculous stretches in his Converse, and just takes off down the street. They still have like forklifts and stuff over there. That's so awesome. Not much of a bar. But this used to be Lucky 7 Tavern, which was Rocky and Polly's local hangout bar. And where the local Philadelphians went to watch Rocky and cheer wildly for him in his final fight of the movie.
Creed is down. What a surprise this is.
So this one is actually Adrian and Polly's house from the movie. You can kind of actually see the similarities even though it's been renovated, but we did read online that this particular house, since it is lived in, does ask for their privacy to be respected, and seeing as they have a sign on the window that says never mind about the dog and there's a picture of a gun pointing at you, I think we're going to respect that and move on to the next stop. This is Mickey's freaking gym. This place makes me want to do one-arm push-ups. One thing I didn't know before this tour that Alicia made me aware of is that most of the buildings we've seen today were used just for exterior shots, and they pretty much just transitioned them into studio sets somewhere in LA. This is the pet shop. Obviously gone now, but this is where Adrian worked and where Rocky would stop by after the gym each day to tell her his latest and greatest joke.
Show shot. You're show shot. What do you think?
You're starting with the bad jokes early, huh?
We're waiting for Uber to head to our next stop. And I don't know if they did this on purpose, but in both neighborhoods we've been in, the shooting locations are very close together. For example, Rocky's house is very close to Polly and Adrian's house, and Mickey's gym is very close to the pet shop. So this could have been to stay true to the neighborhoods, or maybe perhaps it was just due to budgetary constraints.
I don't know about the horse.
This is the river walk scene where Rocky runs around the giant rock behind me in one of the most epic training montages of all the Rocky movies. These are the iconic steps at the end of the montage, and it seemed like a fitting end to our time here in Philadelphia. My favorite part of this trip by far was watching the original Rocky feature film from these steps. It was amazing, incredible, and so bucket list I cannot even tell you. But now it's time to catch our train because we have less than an hour to get there and get our luggage and get on the train.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
Ow! Those are delicious. When she's learning how to use a napkin. She's doing pretty good so far.
That is where Rocky films. Good job, kitty.
These are the iconic sticks. Sticks?
Do I look like him?
Do you look like him? Oh, I didn't have his arms in the picture and you did look like him.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me